Alrighty then, what's up guys, Muzzafuzza here bringing you some more Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Got a little Nuketown 2025 gameplay, got a sweet little first round of some domination. I'm playing with Jericho, he's on his YouTube Money account. This is when I was 3rd Prestige, I think, the Prestige with the little Scorpion. And I'm going to be using the PDW, which, yes, I know is a pretty easy mode setup, but it's not all about the gameplay today. Today, I want to be doing a little frequently asked questions. I'm going to be letting you guys ask me some questions through Facebook and Twitter and answering them. So I've got a few questions lined up that I got from my other social media sites that you guys sent me some questions in on, and I am happy to answer them. So, number one, who is Muzzafuzza? Who am I? I'll start with that one. My name is Robbie. I'm not going to tell you my last name because that would be creepy, and if you try to find my last name, then you're a creeper. There are some people who just really want to stalk people on like Facebook and Twitter and like find my personal Facebook, which is just weird. So don't do that. But yeah, my name's Robbie. Other people call me Rob or Robert if you want to get real fancy. Or I don't know. I had some nicknames in high school: Robbie the Robot or Rob Zombie or whatever you want to call me. But most people just call me Robbie, R-O-B-B-Y, not R-O-B-B-I-E. That's that shit I don't like. But to answer that question on a more philosophical, existential level, who is Muzzafuzza? I'm really just a dude who grew up in the Midwest. I grew up in like Wyoming and Montana and Idaho, so those 3 states, basically in the middle of nowhere in the United States of America. I grew up middle to lower class. I never really had a bunch of money, but I got by. I like skateboarding, I like video games, I like having fun with friends. I'm a pretty normal dude who just got into a paranormal, or an abnormal, I guess it's not paranormal, there's no ghosts or zombies or anything. Well, there's zombies sometimes, but what can you do, it's just zombies. I got into kind of an abnormal hobby. I started recording my gameplay in 2009, and that leads me to my next frequently asked question, which is, where did you get the name Muzzafuzza? And that's a funny story. I actually got it from Pokemon Yellow. That was one of my first video games that I played really hardcore. It was when I was like 10 or 11 years old when that game came out, and I named my Pikachu, or I think I named my Pikachu. It might have been another Pokemon, I'm not really sure. My memory's fuzzy from when I was like 10 years old, so you gotta kind of bear with me. But I'm pretty sure I named my Pikachu Muzzafuzza, and that is how I got my gamer tag, that's how I got my gaming alias, that's how I got my gamer name. And I've just been Muzzafuzza ever since, so that's where that came from. Another question, where are you from? I already answered that. I'm from like basically the Midwest in the United States. Wyoming, Montana. I grew up in Wyoming, and I've lived in Montana, I've lived in Nebraska, I've lived in Utah, and then I went to school in Bozeman, Montana when I graduated high school. That's where I went to college. But to be honest, I've lived all over the place. I've lived in a bunch of different states within the U.S. I've never actually left the United States of America, though. I'm not a world traveler quite yet. I've flown all over the U.S., but I've never actually left the country's national borders, so I'm still not quite a world traveler, but I'm getting there, I promise. Eventually I will go visit Europe, and I will go visit maybe China. I don't know. I don't know why I would go to China, but I just want to visit. I want to travel the world. I want to go to Australia. I want to go to New Zealand. I want to go to the Netherlands. I want to go all over Europe, like Paris and Italy and all sorts of places, but that is in the future. Next question, what do you do for fun? And this is a lot of things. I have a huge variety of different things that I do for fun. Luckily, I'm very blessed, I'm very lucky. I don't have to work a regular job, so I have fun pretty much every day, for the majority of the day. I'm either playing video games, which is like my primary hobby. I love Call of Duty, I love computer games, console games, old school games, you name it, I probably play it. And other than that, I mean, I skateboard. I've been skateboarding since I was like a young teenager. I think I've been skating since I was like 13 or 14. I did a little bit of sports. I played some basketball, I played some soccer. I like hanging out with friends. I love going to concerts and music festivals and shows and comedy shows and just whatever we can go to that's fun and that looks like it would be fun and interesting. I mean, I go to parties and stuff, but I don't really drink too much. Alcoholism runs in my family, so I try to stay away from alcohol, but I can still have a damn good time, and people know me for being a party animal, so I mean, I'm down to party. That's the whole point. I think as long as I'm still breathing, as long as I'm still alive, that's good enough reason to enjoy yourself, to have fun, to eat, drink, and be merry, for tomorrow you may die. And that's some of the best advice I've ever gotten. So if you're having trouble enjoying yourself, you just got to remember, wow, I'm still alive. That's good enough reason to party and kind of loosen up and have some fun. I'm coming down to the wire on this gameplay, but I got 2 more questions to fit in. Do you have any major regrets? The short answer to that is no. I think there are a bunch of different decisions that I could have made differently in my life in the past, but you can't focus on the past. Obviously, you can't change anything about the past. The past is what it is, and I wouldn't change anything because I wouldn't be the same person that I am right now. So, do I have any major regrets? No. Obviously, there's some things that I might have made mistakes or done something wrong, but I think I learned from that and I moved on from that. So, I don't have any major regrets. And the last question is, why do you make videos? And the answer to that one's really simple as well. I just love making videos, and somehow I got lucky enough that people love watching my videos, and that makes me happy. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.